The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman out there.
You on that tour?
Yeah, you on that tour? Everybody's touring.
Niggas is always quiet about it too. Shh.
Hold on. Hold on. These views are not POTUS views.
All right. Okay. Careful what you say.
Yeah, these are not. I mean, it's just a disclaimer, straight up. Does every show get that disclaimer? So
just in case somebody go off the.
We didn't have it last
Somebody
show.
must have dropped some dough. Now that even though it's funny that she writes everything we say,
Right.
but she's a disclaimer.
Bitch is right here.
Disclaimer. Hey, good afternoon.
Good Friday, right?
No, Good Friday was last week.
See, your program.
Yeah. You fell right into it.
What?
Can't have a Good Friday every Friday.
Yeah.
I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
Surprised you're here.
Why?
Just glad you're here. What's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belt. You're not a man yet until Louis Dix anoints you.
Oh, really? Until he officially approves you?
But none of these are my words. That's my disclaimer. Can't believe and it's pre-recorded too.
Is it?
Like she.
And tape delay 7 seconds.
Oh.
It's official.
Oh. Well, we were gone last week. Mm-hmm. We weren't here. What'd you do? Good Friday.
Hustle.
Oh, what'd you do?
I was up at YouTube.
Too soon, man.
What?
Excuse me, sir. You know where the like office is?
Now I see why she put that disclaimer.
Shoot somebody over there.
Oh.
Joe Waller from San Diego.
Her father tried to warn motherfuckers.
Block my page.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with y'all? I need mine.
Somebody said the interesting thing was it wasn't on YouTube. I thought that was funny.
They didn't get it on YouTube.
Yeah. Hey, everything else is on YouTube. Except that.
Yeah, they didn't go.
You like me now?
Yeah.
They
You got to block this one.
But they were.
That's where we at today.
Yeah, everybody is upset. She wanted to be a star.
She was a star.
Yeah.
She a dead star.
They were shutting her down.
Exactly.
You let Rihanna do what she want to do. You let Beyonce do what they want to do. I do my video.
And the first video she probably saw was Jane Fonda's coming from her country. Wow. Shout out to my baby girl recovering. She had an accident March 24th.
The feminist?
Yeah, she got hit by a bicycle and broke her jaw 2 places. Wow. And,
the bike was by itself?
No, some dude was on a bike in New York. She was running across the street, and then she had to go to the hospital. She had like a fractured skull. And,
damn.
Yeah, so she's recovering.
Is that what she told you? Bike accident?
No, it was an accident. We had the police report. So
I don't mean it's real.
Exactly.
Her mom went and
she got hit with one of the messenger dudes?
I guess I'm hoping.
Bitch, get out the way.
So all right, that's enough of that.
Oh, wow.
You talked about his father
like that, but now your daughter is
off limits.
But she's still living.
That's right, though.
You're right.
I mean,
it's a technicality.
Yeah, his dad.
What?
His dad can't feel any more pain.
Shit.
My daughter, because she knows. She has to carry wire cutters around with her everywhere she goes.
Why?
In case she chokes. She has to.
She got a mouth.
She could die because her mouth is shut. So she has to have the wire cutter so she can cut it open.
Damn.
Yeah, she's in a lot of pain.
So she can't give head for a while.
Man.
Hey.
She ain't dead.
Yeah, she ain't dead.
Hey.
She get a rap
I want
deal
to suck
like
that with my wire cutters at.
like oh
Okay. Yeah, thank
oh
Okay. All right,
oh.
Put that bike in my mouth.
that's where we're going today?
All day.
That's
She get a rap deal now.
Yeah.
that's not good. So back to my evening last night. I went to see Martin Lawrence and this other kid named Benji. The show went like
Benji
this.
Brown.
Is that his name? Benji Brown started the show.
And how was he?
He was a young comic. I mean, he's not young.
How was the crowd?
Was it?
I was. It's interesting. You feel like it's so many oversized women. You feel like you're down south now in L.A. Because in
They
L.A.
come from down south.
But L.A. didn't have as many thick. I mean, I'm thinking at least 80-20. 80% of the women were really big women, like they're from down south. They were just
Was
oversized.
it sold out?
I believe so.
Okay.
It was thick up in there. No pun intended, but it was thick up in there. And it was interesting because it was a group of girls behind us who just couldn't shut up. But the girl was talking about her baby and breastfeeding, and just she kept and me and the person I was with, Code 3, and another person, we wanted to turn around and say, be quiet. But we know how ignorant people are. So we didn't want to go there.
So I just had to endure all of that.
And then it was a guy and a girl.
Code 3 got a gun.
Exactly.
She left it at home.
Oh, wow.
And it was a
Of
guy.
all nights.
Right.
A guy and girl in front of us who was smoking weed.
Well, this is where we at now, man.
It's legal.
Yeah.
I mean, like at that point, you would just get an edible.
No.
I mean, he was way too old to be. And then the thing that got me was he lit it and bent down, just puff it. Then he stood up to blow it.
Blow the smoke out. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah.
I mean, I had a headache. It was just.
You sure that wasn't you?
No, it wasn't me. But
Did you bring some edibles?
No, but
Did you eat edible?
no.
Did you have a beer? Did you have eat anything?
No, we just went, and then afterwards we went and ate some dinner. But it was okay. So it was Benji Brown first.
Now, how long did he do? About 20?
He did about 15.
And how was he? 1 to 10?
6.
Okay. All right.
But hey, he was on stage, so he was 8.
There you go.
Can't get mad at him.
Right. Okay.
He had the gig,
All right.
so you respect him for that.
All right.
Then Martin showed the highlight reel. Then he came on. He did about 20 minutes.
So Benji opened up first,
Yeah, he was like the warm up.
and then then they show the highlight reel, and then Martin comes
came
in.
out and did 20 minutes.
Okay.
And if that, didn't even feel like 20 minutes. Might have been 15. He was slow. He wasn't. He was tiptoeing.
Oh, okay.
He was tiptoeing. Wasn't his best show. Then Ricky Smiley came out, and then each of those guys did 25 minutes.
And how was Ricky?
He was Southern.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, he did an old midget joke about
Any
casket being
characters?
small. He did a little bit. But
Okay.
he was good. He got his check.
There you go.
I ain't mad at him.
All
And then Michael Blackson came on, and he didn't stop. He was rapid fire. He just
coming.
he was just giving it to you, just giving it to you. I mean, he hit Cosby, he hit Kevin Hart, because he was talking about everybody he has a beef with, Monique, and he was just and then because I thought Michael Blackson would close it,
Right.
Then D. Ray came on. And he was by far the most impressive. I mean, he just took control. I mean, he's got so much confidence.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's what green eyes do to you.
Hilarious.
But he tore it up. He was by far. I enjoyed him the most because he delivered. He gave Michael Blackson too, Ricky Smiley, and Martin didn't do much in between at all. So, and people were saying, well, they wanted more of him.
Right.
And I'm sure you get more of him in other cities because LA is just a tough crowd.
Well, everybody's, you seen here the most. Like D-Ray seen every Monday night.
Is this the first leg of the tour, or?
No, I think they've been out for a minute.
Oh, okay.
They split it up because Mike Epps has one, and they just like rotate. Rotate the comedians because Mike Epps tour is the platinum. So then he like Ricky Smiley, Bruce, D-Ray, Michael Blackson, Benji Brown.
Okay.
So
that was my evening. My back has been hurting.
what happened to your back?
I don't know. I think
Need some Doan's pills.
I think I slept the wrong way. It started because I'm still able to work out, but I can't run. You know.
Well, you never could do that. So, so let's just.
I mean, I can't run across the street. I mean, it kills me. It just
It's that old age kicking in.
I guess.
You can tread in the pool. That's better for you.
That's all that food. And McDonald's
That's why
and all that bullshit.
I decided to start drinking water.
That's all
Oh,
that.
you decided.
Yeah.
I've been fighting it. I'm not a water guy, but I must, so I'm gonna go to the trainer. I'm gonna go to the trainer on Monday and see if he can pop my back or whatever's going on, get a heat pad or something. But
Gotta get in the pool
it's a big watch.
Just lay on your stomach and spread like that, man.
and call a dude over.
Exactly.
To walk on your back.
You stupid.
Your trainer.
Or you can just turn like that.
You know what I almost said?
What?
And this was natural. I almost said, "How's your dad?" But,
Sorry. He's good.
We got to reiterate that.
no,
He's talking. See, now I can come back too now. So,
no, I know you can.
so I mean, he's talking to your daughter Sydney, so he's cool.
Okay.
She greeted him. She's like, "Welcome to heaven."
Okay. Oh, your dad went to heaven?
Yes.
You got here early, huh?
This is just a morbid show.
What's it like up here?
Your dad, I don't know.
The cafeteria's over here.
And they have senior citizen special.
Okay. I think we took the wrong turn.
Potatoes are cheaper up here.
The number is 323-293.
For what?
3375. It's 323-293-3375. Are the people in the chat room already? I think get a life.
Well, Ford has a recall on SUVs over 350,000. So you might want to check and see if you qualify.
My car is
What
having
year,
trouble
though?
starting up.
What year?
I don't know the year. But
I was just going to say, Lewis's car is old as fuck. He ain't got that to worry about.
Because mine is a 91, so I'm done.
Mine is 2010.
yeah,
That's old.
I think you qualify.
Is that an old qualifying for what?
Because if you put it in park, they say it still moves. If you put it in park.
Mine, something with the electrical thing won't start. I got to keep turning it and turning it. And what's funny
You have a
is...
chip in your key?
Isn't that your starter?
No, it's the electrical
electrical?
thing. And what's funny is I have trouble starting it, but Lewis can get in it and start that bad boy right up. He's like, whenever he's in the car, he's like, no, you got to turn it like this.
See? And you still resist that. You still do it your way. You don't learn. You're just like, okay.
I don't know what he does. That's a personal thing when someone...
But you have a chip in your key?
No. What do you
Electric
mean?
chip?
No.
To activate the circuit, the electricity in the car. You got to make sure you put it all the way in, and then
Yeah.
you probably just putting it in and trying to turn. You got to connect it.
All right. I'll try Pep Boys.
Hilarious. You okay?
It's back.
I've been in a weird space. Weird space, man.
Why is
Just having
that?
these weird dreams and just... I had a dream. You were in my dream the other day.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know what...
Was I on top?
It was...
Is he a good kisser?
Exactly. Did we cuddle afterwards?
No, it
No
wasn't
wonder
that-
why your back is
It
hurting.
wasn't,
Whoa, that break backs up in this bitch.
it wasn't that kind of
Stop
dream.
it, Jeff.
It wasn't that kind of dream.
I didn't know you was that strong. Somersault? Off the head? Pow!
He gets a 9.
It wasn't that kind of dream. But
It's the late night. It's your diet. Your late night eating.
No, I haven't been eating late night.
Well, it's still that. It attributes to that.
I made some tuna casserole.
See, that's it.
With veg all?
What?
Veg all. The vegetables in the can, you don't use those?
No, I cut some. It was some 2 cans of tuna, some cream of chicken soup.
And how much did you pay for that? The 2 cans of tuna. How much is that?
That was about. I think it was 2 for $5.
Yeah, you better get that shit now.
Why?
Shit.
Going up.
Yeah, still. Come on, man.
Oh, right.
So it's gonna be $30 in another month. Like, tuna $30.
Parking was crazy last night. $30 and $40.
Yeah. Downtown.
Why didn't y'all Uber? That's cheaper.
Because, and she wanted me to park, but I dropped her off, and then I put her sticker in the thing so I could park wherever I wanted.
On the handicap?
No, it's just a sticker that says I can
service.
park whatever I want. And she doesn't like to use that. She's so decent. I threw that bad boy right up in there.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, man, I'm in for the DA.
I can park.
And the whole time I was hoping it was still there when we came back.
Like, I hope I ain't fucked this one up.
Oh, Lord. But, yeah, I threw that sticker up in there. I don't, and she's just such a decent person. She won't. But she crazy, too. So, you know. I don't
The little
get it.
amenities like that she won't use, huh?
Yeah, she
Here's Scott Pruitt just fucking our tax dollars up.
Oh, they had a little thing about him. They said he's on his way to get some milk. And he was flying through the traffic. Yeah.
She won't take advantage of that. Yeah,
No,
that's good.
she decent, man. But she decent on that end, but she cray on, you know.
That's a balancing act.
Huh?
It's a balancing act.
Yin and the yang.
Yeah.
Women, I mean, they trip out. One time I went by, and I knew I had to do something early in the morning, right? And she used to get up like 4:35. So I didn't feel like, you know, I knew if I stayed and slept, I wouldn't have got up.
Right.
So she was in the bed, and I was laying. You know how you don't get under the covers? You just lay on the bed. So I said, I'm going to probably leave around 2 in the morning. She tripped out. I didn't leave till like 3.
Because you were scared.
No, I just didn't feel like getting up. At 3, I figured I'd get home, you know, no traffic. And she had an attitude about it.
Where you going?
I didn't understand why you had to leave, and you slept on top of the... I was like...
Who
Those
you
are
meeting at the house?
signs.
Huh?
Those are signs of not being.
If you do it... That was the first time I ever did it.
That's a sign.
Of what, though?
But of what? That's so stupid.
You're breaking routine.
But see, here's my thing. If your routine is consistent... See,
I hear you.
women trip out. If your routine is your routine...
Oh, yeah.
Your rotunda.
Your routine is consistent. POTUS can weigh in on this.
Allegedly.
But then you do something different, then you shouldn't trip out. But because you can't trip out on them.
You already staying up late watching TV. You're not going to bed with her. You're doing that. Now you're sleeping on top of the bed. You're not getting the cover. Then you're leaving at 2 in the morning. Who are you?
Yeah.
Who am I going to see at 2 in the morning? My age.
You be surprised.
Be surprised.
That's what I'm saying. Women never take
But that's the first thought that comes to them. That's the first thing.
They need to check their thoughts.
Well, I mean, and it's the
why
same
a lot
thing
of
with a
them by
man.
themselves.
Well, a man would have the same thought too. If his woman did the same
Right, if
thing.
she did that, what would you
It's
say?
like, yo, what the fuck you getting up so early for? You do it. Look at you.
What?
You did it. It was like, yo, why you got to get up and go take so-and-so to the airport? Why can't he get his own ride?
That's different. If you calling your crib, come on, homie. That's
It's a double standard, Lewis.
no,
I think you're
it's
getting her back from going to Vegas. That's what you're doing.
Wow.
Getting her back. Subconsciously, you're getting her
not.
back.
I don't care. Listen, I'm at a point where if you're gonna do what you're gonna do, then do it. I'm not gonna trip.
You can say that, but then your
No,
body
that's-
language is showing different.
No, that's the
The
truth.
heart speaks a whole different thing.
And here's the
Exactly.
thing: you can actually work towards that attitude. You can put in work towards that attitude. You're right. You can not be that kind of person, but once you get older and mature, you work towards that. I'm not going to let that get in. I'm not going to trip like that.
Yeah, but the heart speaks a whole different thing.
You don't have a heart.
Says who?
You
Okay, all right.
Heartless.
all day, all day.
Exactly.
I
That's
mean,
why
you
you gotta-
probably got a heart, but it's
No,
probably.
I got emotions, and it's just piled up and just like I'm a human public storage. I just stack emotion on top of emotion and just move that shit around.
well, for someone that's always talking about healthy, that's not healthy.
No, but you know what? For me, the stress, the rage, and the anger, it gets me through what I need to get through.
maybe you might not have to get through something if you just
Well, it
release
does.
all that.
No, I'm good with it.
You,
Because if I release it, then then I might end up doing something.
why is your watch so big?
Damn, why can't he have a big watch?
You the one not sleeping under the covers.
Covers and
you
shit.
the one leaving at 2 o'clock in the morning. Don't try to deflect on me.
Yeah, you like Trump. Let's deal with that.
You're cheating.
No, I'm not. And that's
Did you have your clothes on?
yes.
Did you have your shoes on?
Oh, come
No, I
on.
didn't have my shoes on.
Oh, did you have your socks on?
Yes.
Okay,
'Cause I was
well,
you
jumping
ready to
right
go.
out.
Yeah, you ready to go.
And she can't even sleep wondering, what time is he finna pop up and get up out of here?
Are the shoes right by the bed or in the front room?
You messing up her sleep.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She's fall asleep in 30 seconds.
But then she woke up when she, felt you moving and you were ready to get up, though.
And Joe, she leaned over and said, it's 2 o'clock.
Ooh.
Just letting
okay.
you know.
So,
I was
all
like,
right.
I'm not leaving till 3.
Ooh.
Then she turned over at 2:59.
Damn.
I'd have gave her what
So she never
wanted.
went to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was
She's not
snoring.
just like,
You got something to say?
ooh.
Jeez.
You got a headphone on?
Why didn't you just leave earlier before you went to bed so it wouldn't have been really no issue and let her know you had to get up early?
Well, because I was spending time with her.
How? You're not even under the covers. You just think your presence is everything?
Yep. Yep.
Ah, that's funny. Of course I do.
Okay.
Be grateful
I
I'm here.
apologize.
Here.
Yeah. Be grateful I'm here.
Right.
This show doesn't start without me.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, wow. It would have if you would have showed up 5 minutes later.
Yeah, with that disclaimer. So I went to Chris Spencer's thing at the Savoy.
Now, how was that?
That was I enjoyed it.
Did
That
you get
was-
on stage?
No, but the security they frisk you like
That's Hollywood meets Inglewood.
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
Well, they
One
have
of the
so much-
comedians got on there and talked about it. Dominique, and I remember her, little short girl.
With the short hair?
Yeah,
Dark skin?
yeah,
Yeah.
She's
Daphne Springs. Oh, was it Dominique?
yeah, Dominique.
Okay.
Daphne was at the door waiting to get in.
Oh, was she?
And then when I got there, they had a list, and my name wasn't on the list, so I text.
Your name wasn't on the list?
No, because I didn't tell him I was coming. And then I text Spencer, said I'm outside, and my name's not on the list. And then some woman came and got me, and I was like, come on, she's with me too. Daphne. I wasn't going to leave her out there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Now,
mean,
was it crowded?
I thought about leaving her out there.
Well,
But then I was like, nah, then she'll hold it against me.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know.
She get a show and she won't have you doing the warm up. She's like, I don't like him. Shit like that comes back.
But Mike Epps went up last. He was funny. And Earthquake went up. He wasn't that funny. He just didn't want to do it. He was just riffing. But Reuben Paul, I saw him. I asked him about his show.
What'd he tell you? You can do it?
Yeah, he said, yeah, I've always loved you. Yeah, come on down. Just call me. So I asked him if I had to send a tape. Who else went up? This guy, D-Lay.
Yeah.
He
That's
was-
Bill Bellamy's opener.
He was funny.
Yeah.
He was funny.
Isn't that's Chris' birthday party, right?
No, I don't. I think it's something he does every so
Well, I
often.
think it's like his birthday party, though.
It was packed.
Yeah.
It was packed, and they were charging $25 a head.
To get up in that bad boy.
I was like, wow. But it was just amazing how many. It was a Wednesday.
Yeah.
People just need a place to go. I mean, people got money to spend.
And man, everybody's, out every night.
They did have a sign saying we accept EBT cards. No, I'm just kidding.
But the places that we used to have are gone, so it's.
But even when we came up 30 years ago, we had a spot. We went out every
You
night.
can go anywhere.
We went out every night.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they got spots to go out every night here, too.
Mike Epps, it's at least 6 Chryslers outside. he was so funny. He was funny. He talked about Ice-T being the worst actor. They said he only give him 3 lines. I mean, he was pretty funny.
Shout out to Ice-T, 19 seasons.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
it's a good run.
Good run.
yeah.
We have a question for Jeff.
Okay.
Aaron Gladman asked, have you talked to your son?
No.
Aaron Gladman, he turned 50. He was acting like
Congrats, man. You made it to the Half Century Club. Congrats.
Aaron Gladman. I was reading something about him.
On Facebook?
Yeah, something. I forgot what it was. But Aaron's an interesting guy. I'm starting not to like him.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I like Aaron Gladman.
You just starting now.
Yeah,
Can't wait till your book come out when you did. It's like, who you like?
Kim Whitley was there. She was funny.
Mm-hmm.
What's so funny, POTUS?
Hollywood meets Inglewood.
Willy Wonka Joe.
Oh, that dude.
Chuck Farmer said Lewis wasn't on the list, but his nose was.
Hey, guys, move away. So Nosy's here. Is that your Chrysler, sir?
And then Willy Wonka came back and said, nigga nose was already in VIP. Before Lou even got there.
You and your nose.
Is that true?
Your nose is more popular than you.
Wow.
We can let your nose in, but you got to wait.
Oh, his nose is already in here. Oh, okay, come on.
That's hilarious.
That's funny. They all can kill themselves.
Oh, damn.
Jeez. No wonder you sleep on top of the bed.
Put your shoes off and your clothes on. Oh, wow.
What else? My kid's mom has been really chatty lately.
You been talking on the phone?
She's been texting me. I mean, we talked when Peyton. It all started when Peyton got in her accident.
Right.
You know, because
Was it last week?
I had to get the ticket for her to go because it was last minute.
Okay.
You got the ticket for who?
Her mom to go.
You paid for the ticket? Okay, we got to. Something was going
I
on
didn't
there.
pay for the ticket. So I organized it so she could get a ticket.
Okay.
So that's some Michael Cohen shit. You went through LLC. You went through that route.
No, a good friend of mine helped me get the ticket, and
without your knowledge of it.
no, I knew of it, and then
You were the liaison.
yeah, and then you know, and
That's
then
why
she-
Code 3 having a problem.
No,
Yeah.
and then so now she's been just chatty.
It was a crisis.
Yeah, but it's done now. I mean, it's like, these little, I don't know if they're real questions.
See? Baby girl, man. The length she's going through to get y'all back together.
Hilarious.
So how long did she stay out there?
4 days.
Okay.
And she was, and Peyton was putting it on her. She said, Mom said, Peyton's consuming and demanding and shows little appreciation. It's not easy being stepped on. I was like, welcome to the club. I'm like, you forgot what you did? And then, kept talking about what was costing her to Uber and all that. And I've been cleaning her disgusting home and preparing meals and taking care of her. Not easy being quiet and tolerant of her moods. I know she's in pain and feeling frustrated. I'm like, okay, welcome to my world.
Is she ringing a bell to her?
And then she said, but she takes it out on me. Please say nothing to her about this text.
Oh.
I'm just talking to you here.
Did you forward to her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
This is what your mom really feels about you.
It was pretty funny.
So what does brother say about all of this? He's
The
staying out of
interesting
it?
thing is, what, with Peyton?
Yeah.
No, it's funny how they interact because she is moody with everybody and all that when I try to talk to her. And so I look up because Lou and I are working out. Then he's FaceTiming with her and they're talking and laughing. And it's just that thing about your brother-sister relationship.
Siblings, yeah.
So, he made her feel at ease and, he was, I just talked to you before you got hit. He's like, you didn't get out of the way? So they, I can't laugh. Stop trying to make me laugh. So that was nice to see. But And then we try and get the police report. So I told him, because he's always on the computer, you go to NewYorkPolice.gov and see if you can pull up the report. I couldn't find it. It's like, you didn't even look.
My Snapchat is popping.
He's getting ready. Yeah, he's getting ready to start his
Instagram
own.
life.
Yeah.
Shit,
He's getting ready to start his own business.
I'm trending.
And so mom was
doing?
like, he's doing something with his buddies. His mom was like,
I got a business for him.
Peyton's supposed to be coming home next week. So she's like, one of us should go there and make sure she gets back okay. Because he's traveling alone.
Plane can't do it.
So I'm like, I hear you. I'm like, I can't go because I got to work. And then I was like, well, how about Lewis? Shit, I don't trust Lewis. Lewis will be out there partying and then miss the flight. I was like, okay. So much for that. And I guess you got to go. So life, you would think that part. And I want to tell her so bad, you need to get a man. At this point, I'll take a stepdad.
Did you say that? Did you say that?
I didn't say it like that. I didn't say it like that. I usually go through the kids. Don't your mom have somebody that,
You're absolutely right, but all this time she should have had one by now. You're absolutely right. Another man to help with that.
Yeah, bounce off of all that.
Absolutely right.
I'm thinking, you should, my time should be up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of irritating.
But at some point, you got to cut it off, though.
Well, I'm okay as long as it deals with the kids.
They're not kids anymore.
Exactly.
The young people, when it deals with them. If your daughter has an accident, she called me right away, and I'm glad we have that communication. And we were communicating because I wanted one of us to go there. I didn't want her in the hospital with 2 broken jaws and fractures, not have anybody there. A good friend was with her.
You did your job with making sure she got out there to see her. You did that.
So the number's 323.
For what?
293-3375. It's 323-293-3375.
Target settles a lawsuit for $1 million for discrimination background checks on brothers and Latinos.
What, to work there?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What kind of
discrimination?
It's a Class A lawsuit.
Yeah.
They
criminal background checks.
They don't do that with everyone?
Mostly the brothers and the Latinos.
They
criminal background check.
What was that?
That was a disclaimer.
She'd just be sitting back there pushing buttons.
$4 million lawsuit. Is that enough?
No. That's what
Target
makes a day. Come on.
Who's this Target calling?
Is Target International? Or
This Big C from St. Louis.
Big C.
What's up,
What
Big
up,
C?
C? How you doing, man? How's the family?
Hey, man, why y'all still got that raggedy-ass ringtone?
Well, if you listen to our disclaimer.
Yeah, that's the. It
views
is.
of our ringtone.
That's a
have nothing
great
do with
way
the
to
show.
describe it. It is pretty raggedy.
Raggedy ass.
The fam is good, man. How y'all doing?
Good, man.
Good,
What's the
Mr.
weather like there?
It's like 50 degrees, but it's supposed to get colder tonight, though.
Oh, yeah. That's
Snow tomorrow.
So
Wow.
you enjoying this day, that afternoon out there at 50 degrees.
Said what now?
I said you enjoying that 50 degrees, I bet.
Yeah, no doubt. Jeff Warner, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man.
When
Sorry
did
for your loss.
when did Jeff get so popular?
Been
He's on the
popular.
show, man.
I
Hey,
knew-
sorry for your loss, man.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
TDP, how you doing, man?
Yes, sir. Good, good. Better than I deserve, to steal your line.
Better than I deserve.
Hey,
how you doing, Louis?
I'm good. Can you send TDP another shirt?
Why you say that?
Because his shirt is horrible in person. I don't know how it looks on the screen.
You say he's a horrible person.
No, the shirt is horrible.
Oh, the shirt is horrible.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
No,
So
man,
what
I
is
don't.
shirt?
I don't give clothes to men, bro.
Oh, there we
Another
go.
violation.
Uh-oh.
It's a violation, bro.
Ah. Big C.
Another violation.
It's a violation.
Write that up for the record. That's another violation.
Yeah.
Not even
another
hand-me
month.
not even hand-me-downs? Not even hand-me-downs?
You know what I do though? I donate my clothes to homeless shelters.
Oh, okay.
I do that. Yeah, I do that. But I don't just walk up to a guy and say, "Here, you can use this." No.
What size are you? That's a little creepy.
Strike that down for the record.
Yeah, that's another violation.
It is baseball season.
That nigga got my old sweat top on.
Big C, are they
Well, how y'all
striking? Are
doing?
the teachers striking in St. Louis?
In Missouri,
Or the who?
the
Teachers.
teachers.
I have
Striking.
no idea.
No?
I have no idea. I do not know. Yeah, when I say I'm in education, I'm a consultant.
Okay.
So I do. Yeah. So I don't work directly with the education system. I develop programs for African American males to help their self-esteem. So I work indirectly with the system. So.
Okay.
So, yeah.
What's some of the things you think can help our self-esteem? And what hurts it?
One of the things that I've done, actually, I've developed, is a Rites of Passage program that allows African American males to identify with the African cultural connectedness. And I've been doing this for like 20 years. So the success that we've been able to show that when a black male is able to identify with his culture, some of the things that systematically hold him back or intervene with his development, he's able to overcome those things because he's not distracted by them. They're not an excuse anymore. So because he knows who he is, he can sit in class, he can be able to focus, and he can be able to do these things without medication. So, yeah, we've been able to show that. And I have a program that actually is in a private school for the last 15 years. So
And what's the ages that you're dealing with?
we primarily deal with age population range from 13 to 17.
And why do you target those? Is there something important about those?
Because at around at 12, like going from the age of 12 to 13, most black males, or most males in general, kind of go through that struggle of identity. They're developing, certain thoughts and certain attitudes about themselves that they're not getting positive reinforcement from other people. So what I found is that if they're able to identify with their culture or with some cultural connectedness, they're able to develop their self-image better, and they're able to see themselves in a better light, and then they can give themselves those self-affirmations about who they are, what they want to accomplish, and how they go about doing it.
What do you think? Is there something that we really should refrain from saying to them that you find out that we say a lot and we don't realize it, how it affects them?
Yeah, just basically making sure that we don't do the blame game with them when they don't understand what things what things they do or what they don't, what they're not doing. In other words, we tend to say, okay, since you, as a particularly a black male, so since you can't, if there's a problem that you feel that's holding you back in class or socially, we tend to say that you can't do something or they can't do something. Mm-hmm. Whereas we should be able to say, I tell my youth that get rid of the word can't. Don't say that I can't do. Mm-hmm. Boys say that they can't do something. So men say that we will do it, or you can do it. So just give them a different outlook on life where, if they don't achieve something, it's not, we're not blaming them for something that they may not be able to do, but we're actually giving them some type of way where they can develop the confidence by eliminating the word can't. That you can do it if you focus your energy and your effort on this, that you can overcome that. You can do it, and that, don't use that as a crutch. Because sometimes, as people, we tend to use things as a crutch, like being black, that you're being held back because you're black. No, you're being held back because there are certain things, you're born into certain situations and circumstances that prevent you from doing things, but it doesn't stop you. You can overcome those things. You just have to change your mindset and change your language.
Right.
And not get shot. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, how many of these young males that you work with and that you mentor and all that, with fathers or without fathers in their lives?
Majority of them, unfortunately, don't have fathers. I ain't gonna say they don't have fathers, because somebody, There's a father around somewhere, but they don't have what I call positive male reality. So majority of them don't have positive male reality, that they're in the home and they're reinforcing some of the things that maybe that they were brought up under that are positive. So yeah, majority of them don't have positive male reality.
Well, see, that's why I like him, man. He's a forward-thinking guy. Well,
Like, see, my question, like 20 years of doing this, like, so you started before social media. So the mindset 20 years ago versus the mindset now in the black youth, what changed, or is there any change that you've seen?
I'm gonna tell you something, man. It's funny. So if we go to the mindset of black youth, I mainly work with black males. So me and the family was out last night, right? At dinner. And, so we were at Chili's, kicking back, whatever, and, having a good time, enjoying each other's company. So these guys, and I kind of observe people. So I observed, the young males that walked in. And I'm going to tell you this, man, what has changed, and you say the mindset, right? Is that what you said,
Mindset.
What has changed is I see a lot of skinny jeans. I see a lot of young males wearing these merces, these man purses. And I saw this last night, and I said to myself, that merce is one move away from being on his arm.
Yeah.
So what has changed, if we go to the mindset, is I think young males today, I think 20 years ago there was a thing in the black community where, when I was still in my 20s. So let's say in my teens. When I was a teenager, I had my uncles to look up to. My father was in the home as well, but I had my uncles to look up to. I had my grandfather to look up to. I had other men. I had coaches to look up to. I had teachers to look up to who were males. And there was that, that masculinity that was presented, that anything other than this that's being presented as masculine was uncivilized, or it was
unacceptable.
It was unacceptable. So to answer your question 20 years later, or 30 some odd years later, is that the mindset is that everything is pretty much acceptable now.
Right.
Like anything, what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
like it used to be, there used to be a line that was drawn.
Right.
You knew exactly. So you knew that if you crossed that line, there was really no way coming back over that line. Okay, so now that line is blurred in regards to everything under the sun is acceptable now, and there's nowhere or no way or no space that's being created. And I said on this panel some months ago it was called the pressure or the stress on educated black men. And I'm like, well, what the hell you mean educated black men? That's stress on black men, period, whether they're educated or not.
True.
But what it is, and I said on this panel or whatever, is there's no space that's created for, there's everything, there's space that's created for black women, or for women in general, to do whatever they want to do and to get out whatever frustrations they want to get out, whatever. That's supportive. Where is it, and I'm asking you guys this question, and where is it that, name me one place where black men can go and black young men can go. Name me a space or a place that exists where we can go and we can be comfortable with
the barbershop.
That's one place, but having conversations that sit around our mental health, our physical health, our spiritual health, and everything else. What I'm saying is, there used to be a time back in the day where and someone who can come up to you and say, "Hey, young fella, what you're doing is unacceptable." There is none of that exists today. So that mindset that no longer exists, where you can have we can have that exchange, a fair exchange. We're going to go to a conversation about what's acceptable, about morals and things of that nature. that does not exist, and then you cannot open that conversation with anything that is respectful, because everything nowadays is going to be looked at as untrustworthy and disrespectful.
Good point. That's a good point.
So, yeah. So how do you be? So I'm just asking you guys that question. How do you? In the barbershop, that does, those conversations do take place. But in regards to, how do we develop the solutions that centered around those conversations, and then be able to come back and say, hey, what you said or what we discussed, I tried it and it helped, or it didn't help, or whatever. But do you have any other suggestions? Where do we get that from? This is one venue that you guys have put together. This is one avenue for that. But in regards to how do we, begin to bridge those gaps, and from what I saw last night, and I see it all the time, but it just hit me like, and when you said the mindset has changed so much. It's going so far to the left that you can't even begin to approach a young male, and say, where did you get that idea to put on those tight-ass jeans and to parade yourself around with a
purse?
A bag around your shoulder where, like I said, if it slips, it's one move away from being on your arm.
But all that is, but you keep the dialogue open and you keep it continuing. But that's all, like, to me, when I see that, that's all throwback from like the 70s. Because even in the 70s, they were referred to when men, there was like there was like, what was the saddlebacks they used to wear.
Satchels.
Yeah, like even the great video of Al Green when he was on Soul Train, he had one on.
That was the cocaine bag.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I think what C's saying too is that the mindset was different. Yeah. When they were carrying it, the mindset now is so.
They try to going down that femininity road, so it's like it's that's why it's
unisex.
Yeah, it's the European culture because it's more acceptable European overseas and all of that. So they're trying to bring it over here. That's why you have the suits. I mean, I look at some of these cats like in the NBA and all of that when their suits are so tight. I'm like, damn, how the fuck are y'all breathing in that shit? Yeah.
Well, I'm glad we have men like you, man, that's putting in work.
But I'll say for me, a place where it was the gym. You ball like the older guys, and you being the young guys, to get on the court, and then afterwards, where everybody would just sit down and just talking, and the older guys were like, do this, do that, and then you go out there like, man, that shit worked, and you go back and tell them, I did that. It was the gym, but we're not going to the gym no more just to go in there just to see who
for the
in
knowledge,
there.
Yeah.
And like the older cats that come in, they don't play ball, but they'll come in there and still talk to you and all. We losing them senseis of that elk.
But it's hard now because even when we was growing up, it takes a village to raise kids. Now you can't say nothing to another person's kid because if you try to chastise or correct that person or that child that you see doing something wrong, that parent may intervene and say, "Don't talk to my child that way. You don't have the right. That's not. You don't speak to my child that way." Let him do what he's doing. Mind your business.
As soon as I hear a parent saying that, I'm like, well, I need to talk to you like that then, because you're the one tripping.
But like today, with these phones, everybody is their own island.
Yeah, man.
It's hard to put the phone down and just converse.
We don't have that no more.
Hey, well, listen, C, thanks for the call, man, and I'm going to work on that, sending somebody a shirt.
Today, with these phones.
Hello? Did you hang up on him?
Yeah. I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Have a great weekend, man, and thanks a lot, and take care of the family. Stay strong. Be safe out there.
Stay safe, man.
Big C, St. Louis own.
Hey, listen, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're the boss. Go ahead. What?
Disclaimer.
Yeah, you're the boss. Go ahead.
Really, Lou?
Yeah, you can already say something that matters. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to shout out our sponsor.
Hey, I went by there the other day.
Did you?
Purchased a sandwich.
You did?
Oh,
yes, I did. And I thanked them for their sponsorship.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
So Nosy's here.
I smelt you down the street.
We have a new sponsor as well, Morgan Bailey Coffee, Black-owned coffee company. So
tastes good.
Shout out to our...
Did they give us any coffee?
No,
Yes, they did.
Oh,
They
okay.
made her put the disclaimer up.
They didn't make me do shit. How about that?
Oh.
Put one up for that one.
Checkmate on that.
That's why. Where's the other lady?
She got fired.
She got fired?
No, she did not.
On a day off?
Checking on her dad.
Oh, good. All right. All right. Listen
All right.
up.
How's her dad doing?
He's doing okay.
All right.
Better than yours.
wow.
We'll be right back.
Better than
I'm
Sid.
You
Louis
know the
Dick.
fans didn't like that. Lou.
What?
You got some comments.
What?
Did you read the comments, Jeff?
Yeah, I read them. That was interesting.
What did they say?
They said that shout out to Lewis and Jeff for not beating your ass after the show.
TDP.
Yeah, and TDP.
Oh, because I was what?
Going in on his dad.
Sorry.
I'm a little sensitive people. That's why they in the chat room. They won't call. If they had any heart, they'd call.
Everybody call and talk shit to Luke. 323.
I wish they would. I wish they would.
337.
I challenge any of y'all to call and try to say something.
Challenge on phone lines are now open.
Girl.
Honey, boom.
We'll be back.
Have you been looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Leimert Park community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.
Cut! All right, let's take it again. Ah! Cut it!
I have what you need.
Love at first sip. Every time.
You were just afraid they'd abandon you. So you abandoned them. You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
I don't understand all that. Oh, we back? Thank you. I was waiting for the disclaimer. I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
And what's the name of the show?
In a man's world, tighten up your belts.
No. Our fearless leader said we're coming back with news. Is that what she said? News?
Headlines and
John Lennon.
The hell?
That's that scratch.
She back in her rapping days.
Never happened on The View.
Did you see the picture of Salt and Pepper? Salt?
Mm.
She looked good, 52. But she had on them yoga pants. Some yoga pants will fake you out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yoga
Keep
pants
everything
fake.
up.
Yeah, yoga pants. You take them yoga pants off. What's up? Any news, John Lemon?
Yeah, we got to be on the lookout. You know, Trump is really really tearing the country apart.
He's doing what he want to do, man.
Man.
Tariff going on right
Oh,
now.
man.
Doing what he want to do,
Impose
man.
it. We got a trade war with China. You know, already he hit them with $50 billion on taxes. Then China struck back, hit us with $50 billion.
Oh.
And then yesterday, he hit him with 100 billion.
Oh, your egg roll go up. You no more duck sauce. You go up.
Chow mein. No more noodles.
Fried rice go up.
So, you know, we got to, as people, we got to just start looking out because it's going to affect us. Because shit is going to start going increasingly high.
We don't grow our own fruits and vegetables.
So,
we don't.
you know, at the supermarkets, the grocery stores, I mean, your food bill is about to really go up. I mean, it's about to, you know. And the funny thing about it, the United States is $1.2 trillion in debt to China.
Yeah.
So that any given day, they can just call in and it's like, you know, we want our money.
Right now.
And just shut the whole United States down.
We want our money or we want to hear the rollout show.
Either or.
That's such a horrible show.
Wow.
The rollout show is bad, man. They have no talent over there.
You watch it every day then, huh?
No.
You follow it?
No, I've watched it. I've never watched it.
No, okay.
I get it's on the BuzzFeed. Horrible. Bad today. I'm just kidding.
Oh, is it?
No, I'm
But
just
the crazy thing is, like, you send your dog food, you send your chickens over there to China, let them process and do all that, and then they send it back here.
Yeah.
They already doing that. And you owe them trillions of dollars. Like, what do you...
Well, I mean, the biggest thing that they was also known for is the intellectual property that they steal.
Right.
So, I mean, you know, so everything, you know, that you come up with the original idea, they, you know, they copy it.
In 15
and
minutes.
Yeah, they send it back. You know, the fake Louis Vuitton, you know, Yves Saint Laurent bags for the women, the Gucci purses, all that. Jordans, they come back Ordens. You know, so you just get all of that. You know, some guy tried to sell me a Jordan shirt, and I mean like the emblem,
Doing
like
the cartwheel.
You know, he doing
Really?
Does that sound like one of those Chinese phones?
Yeah.
bootleg.
And go up.
Caller.
What's going on, brothers?
What's happening? Who's
Hey.
this?
Kevin Hayes.
Who is this?
This is Kevin Hayes.
Hey, what's up?
up?
Hey.
What's up,
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about y'all?
We're good, man.
Good, man.
Good.
I was calling in response to Lou's challenge. I had a couple questions.
Zone.
Now that Roseanne is back on the air, are they gonna revitalize your character?
Hey, you know, somebody was mentioned that because the daughter would be my granddaughter.
Yeah, she's black.
The little black girl, because evidently the son married my daughter.
Right.
And they got her in the military. Someone told me that. And I'm hope. I don't know, man. I was thinking that's a great question. I think they should.
I don't watch that shit. I wasn't really expecting an explanation.
Calvin won.
Pull! Ski pow!
You suck my battleship.
I wanted to congratulate Jeff on making it 1.5 shows without mumbling over no words. You're doing good, bro. Practice on your time off.
Wow.
I'm a fan.
Hey, so Cal, go ahead.
I got one for TDP. Let me get with that shirt you got on. Let me get 30 on pump 12.
Oh, I got my Arco shirt on.
I was thinking AMP.
It's hilarious.
Same thing.
So Calvin, what do you do? What's your family situation? You got kids, wife?
No kids, and I really I don't want to put the business out there, but I am married.
Good for you.
What's his name?
That's a good one. That's a good one. I knew I should have kept my mouth closed.
How long you been married?
Man, let me.
Damn.
You gotta get his calculator out.
About 5 years. About 5 years.
Good for you. Good for you. You guys happy?
No, we're actually separated. I've been kind of wanting to call. I was gonna ask you about that because I know you know all about that. You know all about that impending divorce.
Get ready.
Get ready.
No, you good. Long as you do the right thing. That's on her.
We're not speaking. We hadn't really spoke for like a year. We text every once in a while because we still on paper. But we're not really talking. I just got to go ahead and file and be done with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's it, man.
Help him out, Lou.
no, you just. I mean, the good thing is, the most positive thing is, there's no kids.
Right.
So that's
Do you have property?
No.
Oh wait.
yeah. So you got to just
you
break
winning,
off.
yeah, you
you
winning.
winning. Break off and there's
Keep your PlayStation.
yeah.
Exactly.
Find your happiness and move on. And
You might lose a controller.
it's her loss. I mean, it's her loss because you.
Oh, well, thank you.
No, because I mean that's the one thing when men make a choice to get married and they choose her, you know, then we know we're making them better.
Well, the thing is, you employee, right? You working, right?
Yeah.
Now is soon to be ex. Is she working?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, it depends on what state you in and their marital laws. I mean, she may get spousal support. She may seek spousal support or whatever. Mm-hmm. So you got that to deal with that.
I really didn't want to speak to it because she know I be listening to y'all. But she told me, she was like, I don't want shit from y'all. I don't want shit from you.
Well, see, then you should get that shit in writing, yo, and then have it notarized. That'll help you out in court. That'll help you out in court.
The main thing is just sanity and your health and your mental health and going forward. And you just gotta cleanse yourself of her. Because you've been with her 5 years, and you just got to cleanse yourself of those emotions that are still tied to her, and that's the tough part.
Well, before you do all that, do you see any chance of reconciliation, getting back with her? Is there that slim chance there, like 2%?
We don't communicate. We're not talking, so I don't really see how. I don't have anything to say.
Well, that's good that you're not communicating because that means you getting her out of you, and she realizes that you're moving forward. Just because there's so many. I mean, it doesn't make sense to stay with someone that you're not happy with, and there's somebody out there waiting for you to make them happy, especially if you're a good man. And that's the key.
But you gotta deal with it because if you go through with it, then that's when the emotion is gonna come out. You know, so you got to build yourself up for that because when you serve her, she may respond with the crime, but like, really? You really doing this? And you got to be 100% sure that you ready to withstand all of that and move forward. That's the biggest challenge because the emotion factor is going to play into that shit.
Let me ask you a question. Now should I believe her when she says, "Oh, I don't want nothing from you"? You know? Nope. I hope she don't call up and give her side of the story.
No, because when you do file, she gonna come after you with everything because that's just that's just her retaliatory move. She just gonna come at you with everything. She gonna want the 401 if you got that, the pension. She gonna want all that shit.
But you know what? That's just stuff that so what? You earned it once, you can earn it back, man. It's about your happiness as a male. You got life ahead of you. Go live that, and her stank behind will be in the past.
Hey. She's a bitch. She don't have a stank behind.
Oh wow,
that's so rude.
I'm just
hey,
she's a really sweet lady, and I you know.
Well,
I don't have nothing.
Well, if you feel that way about it, then y'all should, go to dinner and then, map it all out. How you want to, go through with this. When nobody got to get no lawyer and pay them all the money.
Exactly.
Y'all should be able to just work that out yourselves.
Yep.
And go your separate ways.
I don't think it's gonna go down with the lawyers, but man, when the last time we talked about it, she got so gangster with it that she, I said something about divorce. She got quiet, and man, I was scared.
Yeah.
She had kind of that look in her eyes. She was behind the wheel too. I didn't know what was gonna happen.
Well, don't be scared. I mean,
the wheels are turning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just go forward. I mean, that's what puts everything in perspective when you go forward. If you stand still and go backwards, it confuses. When you go forward, you start because there's light at the end of the tunnel. That's something I kept telling myself. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
There's a train coming.
But you just got to make sure you're on the right track.
You're right. Not the third rail.
Yeah.
And make sure you check her purse and all of that, man, when you hit her with the nose.
No, you'll be all right, Calvin. Be safe, man. And going out there and find the right family for yourself.
Put some dope in her car and call the police.
Hey, thanks for the call, man. Much respect. Thank you. That was funny up top, though. He killed me. He got me.
Got us all.
Yeah, he did.
Next caller, they coming for you.
Man, they try.
They don't really want it.
No, they want to stay in that chat room and go back and forth with each other because they know who they better than. They don't want a real challenge from talent. Okay, do you have that video?
No, she said she couldn't pull it up.
She can't pull nothing up. She can't do nothing.
I saw that one video where the European dude, I'm gonna say Texas, he was an escaped prisoner, and he was jogging, came up on the cop, talking to him and everything. I guess he had a shoddy printout of who the escapee was, but he was actually talking to the escapee dude. He's like, "Nah, I'm just jogging. Well, where you staying at? Oh, I'm staying at the motel down here with my brother. We do roofing and all that." He's like, "Well, just." He said, "Well, can I get your phone number in case somebody else stop me?" And he said, "Well, no, they probably just go through the whole routine like I'm doing with you, but just don't get all in a huff if somebody asks you." Kept it pushing.
White dude.
Yeah.
I saw a video where the cop tased a white dude, and the white dude kept going after him, and the cop ran. Then he jumped in the cop's car.
With the car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
and
crazy.
then somebody was videotaping.
Yeah.
And then the woman's voice was like, "Oh, if he was black, they would have shot him."
Oh, man, they would have shot him.
They'd have lit his ass up.
Privilege.
I saw the video where the little girl was throwing stuff around in the daycare center.
Black girl?
Yeah, little black girl. You just can't hit these kids no more, man. That's the problem. You got to put it on them.
But you against discipline like that, though, right?
No, you got to pop. When you got to pop them, you got to pop them. I don't say leave bruises on them, but you can pop them. I believe in that.
In public? Or you wait till you get home?
Wherever it deems necessary. If you look,
you can't do it in public now.
My thing is, I meet you. My theory was, if you come at me a certain way, I come right back at you to teach you this is how it is. Mm-hmm. You yelling at me or swinging up something, I got to check you.
Oh, so why is it good for you? But when I do it to my son, I'm abusive.
Now, you punching in the chest. You hitting him like you're a man.
Like Ari Lacey in the chat said, I'm a bad parent.
I said
like,
pop. You
popped him in the chest.
Trying
exactly.
to hurt him.
Yeah, so he won't think about doing it again.
You ain't got to hurt him man style.
Why not?
And there we go again.
He's on his road to be a man, right?
All right.
Can't.
Is it so much the pop or the hit is to get them out of whatever zone they in or whatever spirit is on them to just get them out of, shake them out of that? Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like if they're going to run across the street in traffic, you grab them and pop them. Or if they're going to touch fire, you pop them so they know that's something. Okay.
Or if they throw a tantrum and throw shit around.
No, first of all, you put them in a room with nothing in it. Okay. You just deal with it. Go ahead now. Or you ignore them. But that little girl would have cleaned everything up. We ain't leaving till you clean everything up. But that started way before. It started way before. Somebody else let her do that. So you can't let things get to a point where
it's
out of control.
Right.
I was in Rouse. The little stand where they got the table with it. I guess the day after expiration date. That little table right there.
Right.
So the boy was picking up the bagels. He's like, I want to get some of these. She's like, boy, you don't even know what those are. Put them back. And he didn't put them back. He was holding them under his arm like a football. She took him around that little corner. Boop, 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 boop. He dropped him. I said, fumble.
Is a black mother?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I tell you, she gave him a 22-piece with no biscuits.
Okay, show the clip.
I wasn't calling the police. I was...
You want to talk about something? Come on.
Ooh, she's strong.
Yeah.
See, right there, I wish that thing had fell on
No justice, no peace. I want a nap. Give me my milk.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I want to get my hair done. Y'all want to do my hair?
Oh, she almost hit a chair.
No, you should let it go because she kept doing more stuff.
Is everything okay?
Nope.
You need to talk about anything?
Nope.
Yeah.
You want to talk about something?
Bitch, I'm from Wakanda.
But that's
I will tear
Take
this
motherfucker out.
Mm-hmm. Fuck is my goddamn uranium. I put put it in here yesterday.
Motherfucker, shit.
I moved my shit.
I told y'all I wanted my
fuck
lunch
your
hot.
A, fuck your B. Fuck these alphabets.
Like all this shit. I told y'all I wanted to be in the back of the class, bitch.
That started at home.
I started in that class.
Now, what do you do? A parent calls you. The principal is like, okay, you got to come get your child right now.
Well, I'll come get her.
Okay. Do you spank her there? Or do you make a, like you said, do you make a clean?
Cleaning all that up first.
Okay.
We ain't going no. You cleaning all that up.
All right.
You cleaning all that up, and then you apologizing, and then you on punishment.
You think it's gonna go that smoothly the way she was acting? You think it's gonna go that smoothly?
No, but we can wait. We got all day. I just left work. I'm gonna wait you out. You ain't winning this. I'm the adult.
I got you.
I got more patience than you. I'm
Right.
the
No, I
adult.
feel you. I feel you.
Right. I'm the adult, and I'm stripping your room. You ain't getting no clothes, no toys. I'm going hard. You go that hard, I'm going that hard on you. You ain't getting no Christmas, nothing. Your birthday, nothing. You gonna pay for that. That was embarrassing to our family.
And it's on tape.
Yeah.
And you gonna pay for that. And that's what I'm saying. There's no
It's gonna be
consequence.
put up on your job resume.
There's no.
This bitch can't fire her. This is when she 3 years old. Imagine.
She was working at Target.
How old do you think she was? She was what?
2, 3.
Yeah.
5.
I mean, she know better. She was tripped. Somebody else let her get away with that. She got away with that.
Now, okay. You say you go hard. No birthdays and no Christmas and all that.
Yeah, that's
so. If it's like it's February, so you go that hard to like Christmas.
Oh yeah, I'm going that hard. That right there. That's
Right.
what I'm saying about matching. That I'm matching that. You don't.
So the summer coming up. So
nothing.
Nothing.
You got to know what you did was unacceptable.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
And you'll never forget it.
Right.
I'm with you on
You'll
that.
never forget that I did that, and then my parents punished me that way. Think about what you remember about your parents, the stories that you say. I remember one time I did this, and my dad did this. Or I remember one time when we were playing outside, and my dad said, "Come on in, it's time to take your bath." And I was with my boys, and I started talking trash. And my dad lit me up. And I fell all in the bushes.
Yeah.
To this day, my boys tease me about that.
That one, yeah. No, I feel you.
And even today, if my dad say go take a bath, I go take a bath. I mean, just no.
But how do you deal with the other parent when the other parent be like, okay, it's you excessive now? That happened in February. It's July.
Then she can come live with you. But no, it's my house, my rule.
But if you married and you're under the same roof,
well, that's why you got to be on the same page.
Right.
That's why you got to. It's got to be one person. Yeah, you can still have that discussion. You feel that way, But no, this is what we're doing. Somebody has to be the leader in that respect.
Dictatorship.
I mean, to this day, Lou and Peyton still talks about how gangster it was when I stripped his room because he was tripping.
Right.
And Mom's like, "It's time to put it back." No, it's not. I remember when Peyton slammed the door, took it off the hinges, and that door was off there for at least 2 years.
There you go.
I put beads up there, but no door. You just slam the door in my house.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And you just gotta realize that you're doing it for them to be successful later.
Right.
Yeah, it hurts you. Yeah, it bothers you. Yeah, you want to give them that. Yeah, it's sad for them and you feel bad. But you realize, no, I got to save your life.
Got to break that cycle.
Yeah.
I didn't go through none of that. It's like you in prison, so it is what it is. I got hit with all of that.
My thing used to be, you earned this.
You know,
I'm just not throwing it at you. You earned this.
Right.
That behavior right there earns you not to have a birthday and you not to have a Christmas.
That behavior right there, that's like at least 2-3 years right there.
I mean, if we did that,
solitary confinement,
we would have got
under my roof.
Man, come on, man. First of all, we wouldn't have done that.
But first of all, what was the energy behind that though? Like,
yeah, what prompted her to do it?
Because nobody else in the class, so she was on punishment already, and she couldn't go outside with other kids. You know, like what?
Hey, listen, the teacher showed what she said when she said, "You want to talk about it."
Yeah.
Evidently, it was about actions. So you had to meet that little crazy little girl, and that's who she is. To go to that degree, doing all that stuff she did when she went and started snatching things off the board, that's who she is.
But do you think that's a learned behavior? She saw her mom react that way?
She saw something like that.
She had to see somebody in her household act like that. Okay.
That's just in her nature.
She just don't know what button to push. She act like it's her first time on the board.
The disclaimer messed everything up.
Somebody getting ready to go hard at you, man. Come on.
No, they not. Who's this? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's this?
This is Teresa. How are you this Friday afternoon?
Good, Teresa. How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm not bad.
Greetings.
I'm not bad. I wanted to comment on the video that you guys were just showing with the little brat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I mean the little kid.
No, you said
you called it right.
Brat.
Well,
How would you
in my
handle that?
opinion- Well, you got to remember that teacher can't lay hands on that child. So, are you asking me as a teacher?
As a parent,
Or
if you was
asking me
if
as a
you
parent?
if you was the child's mother and they called you from your job, you just started your job, you're on probation, and they called you and said, "This is how your daughter's acting. We have to send her home for the day."
I'm on my way.
Okay.
I'm on my way immediately. But the first thing I'm going to do is my child's going to pick up every single item. And as she picks up every single item, she's going to apologize to every single item for mistreating it. And then I'm going to take her home, and I'm going to mistreat her.
Oh.
But, Lou, what I really wanted to comment on was, I understand what you're saying about, taking away the Christmases and the birthdays. I did that 1 year. But at that age, that child's not going to remember that. So that punishment isn't really going to do all the intentions that you want it to do. At that age, she needs something instant that she's going to feel the pain, if you will, whether it's a whooping, a spanking, or if you're going to take her home and take something from her.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think it given this situation in her age, like whatever her favorite thing is, it's gone.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gone. You're absolutely right. Whatever her favorite, and given, like, say she used to get like 4 or 5 things for Christmas, she's probably just getting one.
But again, depending on how close Christmas is to that situation, there's not going to be a connection for her. Not at that age.
Well, I probably see, being in my mind, I probably would, and knowing that it was videotaped, I would show her the tape.
Yeah. In today's,
I would show. I'm gonna tell you, because my daughter did something once where she took a picture of her top part, and we found it on her phone, and I made copies and put it all around the house.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
Yes.
Why didn't you invite me over?
Shut up. And she was crying. I can't believe you did this. And I was like, well, if you're gonna show everybody else, we all need to,
right.
And Mom was horrified. Mom's like, you can't do that. I'm like, no. And we didn't. And she never took another picture that I know of.
Go look at my phone.
I hear you on the punishment thing. Now, when my oldest was in middle school, the grades were not up to par. And what hurt her was her birthday's December 22nd. So I told her, hey, this is your time frame to bring home the grades that you normally bring home. She didn't make the time frame, so she got one gift that year, which was a birthday gift.
Oh, and no Christmas gift.
Oh, no, but her brother came up.
Look what I got.
Look what I got. Mom has some extra ducats.
I made her sit there and watch her brother open every single gift.
And you better not touch this shit.
Good for you. Good
But
for
I tell you
you.
what, I never had an issue with her grades again.
Good for you, Teresa.
That's good.
Look at you.
Now, when you say take something from her, same age, that middle school age is rough on girls.
Yeah.
So the mouth got a little bit too much for me, and she had did some things. So I took the phone, and I got no reaction. Put her on the punishment, no reaction. I couldn't figure out what was going to be for the reaction. So when I walked in her room and I looked at all of these posters on her room, I asked her, well, which one's your favorite? And she happily jumped up and showed me her favorite picture, kissed the guy, all this. I said, okay. And when I ripped it down, I got the action I was looking for.
Wow.
Never had any more problems.
Don't take down my So Nosy.
Entertainment
That's
poster.
wrong. Teresa, where are you from?
Originally, don't clown me. Originally, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, but I've been in L.A. for over 30 years.
Good for you.
Wow.
That's all right.
Des Moines,
We need that Iowa sensibility. So,
as Lewis would say, is there a father in the house?
Yes, my parents are still together, praise God. My father's Southern. So my mother's raised in the Midwest. My father was raised in the South. So I got a little bit of both types of punishment and child rearing.
And how long have you been married?
I turned out damn good.
How long
have they been married?
How long have you been married?
Oh, I'm not married anymore.
How long were you married?
Not long enough to talk about.
Well, that's good. No, at least she started off married. I'm okay with that.
That's good.
And then she decided that he needed to move on.
She took his favorite things away.
I decided that I needed to move on because I wasn't going to stay stuck in the same place with somebody.
Good for you. I totally respect that because some people are. He wasn't meant for you. He lost out.
Well, at least you didn't clown me for anybody dying in my family. Ooh, did I say that? Did I go there?
Wow.
Teresa, that is so rude.
There you go.
That's all right. You're the kind of person we want to listen to the show. Good for you.
There you go.
That's right.
Touche.
Good for you.
Hey,
Hey,
I couldn't even be an Apollo legend for my first time calling in every Friday.
yeah, no, he's going to say it after you hang up.
Teresa, let us produce the show.
Okay? Yeah, thank you. Hey, Teresa, stay safe, and thanks a lot for listening.
Hey, can I ask you one question before you go?
But of course, you can ask me too if you like.
No, I check IDs. That's part of my side hustle, and I came across an interesting thing. Now, if your birthday's on Christmas, is that for a female? Is that 2 gifts or 1 gift?
Well, when my daughter was born on December 22nd, I made 3 promises to her. And one of the promises I made that I would never, ever combine her birthday and Christmas. And she is 28 years old. She always gets a birthday cake or a birthday celebration, something from me, birthday gift, and Christmas. It's always separated.
All right.
Good for you.
Now, not everybody in the family has that same promise to her, but her mother does.
Good for you, Mom. Way to be strong. Thank you, babe. Have a great, great weekend, and be careful out there, all right?
Hey, you guys too. Keep up the good work. Okay?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Teresa, you are not an Apollo legend.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Strong lady, strong woman, great mother.
Good response.
She said the sun came up.
Yeah, that was funny. She said that with rhythm. She
You
said
help
that
me
with
put my
rhythm.
bike together. You ain't got nothing to do.
And you better not ride it.
She was strong, man. See, we need more mothers like her.
Put my controller down.
Actually, we need more fathers like her.
But you can't touch the kids. You can't throw the blanket on her or nothing. You can't. Nothing.
I would have put all that stuff up so high
Yeah,
she couldn't
teachers.
take it. I mean, but I just hope that they made her put that stuff up. Because
You need to follow up on that.
I was done when she's like, I was okay with her throw, but when she dumped the plastic and then threw the thing and then went over there and started snatching the stuff off the board, you said that you don't get an A, you don't get an A. That's when I was like, okay, she cray-cray.
Now, what if the mama would have came in and said, blame the teacher? What did you do to my child to provoke her?
Yeah.
Then that would be the last time she came to my daycare.
My daughter would never do that.
Exactly. What did you say? Some child...
And I showed
her.
But she pushed the right button this time. All right, caller.
There's got to be Willy Wonka right here.
No. He's busy.
Nah, man, I'll keep it short so Willy Wonka can call in.
Oh.
Motors.
What's up, homie?
What's up, player?
What's up, man? Hey, man, when y'all was talking about that little girl,
Now,
I
before
had
you
a
go,
little girl
as
like
a dad, what would you have done?
I'd have tagged that little butt. She would have never did that again.
Right then and there?
Never did in the beginning. Yeah, I mean, why not? We in the fire. You might as well just strike the fire while it's hot. But you know what? I gotta agree with you, Lou. I took the door off my daughter's room too but this girl was like 23 years old, coming home from college, being a slob, and I'm like, you got to clean this room up. Right. And she did it, but she did it slow and not like I wanted. So I took the door off. So everybody to come in the house and see how she let me. And 2 weeks later, she had her own apartment.
There you go.
See? And that's the move.
That's the motivation right there.
Good for you. Good for you. You had your room back.
It's office space now.
Yeah, it is. It's an office space.
Exactly.
But anyway, that's all I was calling to say, man. I'm reserved the rest of this for Willy Wonka.
All right, man. Stay strong. Thanks for always being a part of the show, man.
All right, man.
Have a blessed weekend, man.
Glad man. Detroit.
I meant to ask him a question, Gladman.
He can always call back.
Gladman he's always on point though when it comes to child rearing.
He has a blended family. He knows.
But he's a strong. I want to be like Gladman as far as being a good Christian man.
You can't be a good man without being a Christian.
Yeah.
You two atheists.
You need religion in your life?
atheist.
Huh?
You need religion in your life?
I think we all do.
Okay.
Some.
Willy Wonka.
It's Jesus.
I'm putting my money down.
No, it's not. Hello.
I walked away with it. My nigga.
Yeah.
I thought we'd make it without hearing.
Hold on, Luke. Nigga, you know Nano? Look. Nigga, you know Nano?
He's so stupid.
Nigga, you know Nano?
Hey, how's the family, man? How are the kids?
Luke.
Yes.
Nigga, you know Nano?
This dude is on one.
Sweet.
You know Nano?
How are you? How are
Make
the...
your face turn blue. Nigga, suck the oxygen out the rope. That's my motherfucking nigga, Luke. Nigga, you know Nano?
Suck the oxygen out the road.
Till your face turn blue.
I feel like he was in Black Panther. We just didn't notice him. How you doing, Willy Wonka?
What's happening, Lou Dixie? How you doing, baby boy?
Good, man. How's the family?
First of all, man, I don't know. I ain't got no family, man. You know what I'm saying? I guess they all right. You know what I'm saying? My kids is chilling on spring break. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here doing me.
Did you get to spend time with them?
Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? I told you I'm out here doing me, man.
Well, you
Now,
gotta
hold up,
include.
First of all, Lou. First of all, hold up, man. Nigga, is it International Hat Day in this motherfucker? What's going on with y'all niggas, man?
Oh yeah, really? I just threw my. Yeah, I guess so. It is. I
I
didn't know.
understand TDP. You know what I'm saying? Because TDP, like, he must got like some type of Incredible Hulk type of fucking mutant power he trying to suppress, and if he take his hat off and shit, this nigga turn into a monster or some shit. You know what I mean? But why you two niggas got hats off?
Well, it just became a hat day for me. I just threw it on the way out.
You just what? You grab your keys and what you do? You grab your
I grabbed
let me get this hat over here.
I grabbed the keys and I started walking. I was like, oh, let me get my hat. And yeah.
Why?
Because I wanted to wear the hat today.
What did you see yourself? What did you see in the mirror though?
I didn't look in the mirror. I just put it on.
I'm trying to analyze your mind. You know what I'm saying? What makes a nigga put a hat on and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what type of mood are you feeling today, Lou? You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting you say that because when I went to Chris Spencer's thing, all the old guys had hats, but they were wearing them like they were young. Like Mike Epps and all of them, they wear the hat cocked to the side or turned around.
Like T.I.
So you wear it.
Yeah, but I'm like, at what point do you stop wearing it like you're 20 or 25?
Nigga, when you motherfucking, well, were they with a woman?
No, they were just on stage. You know?
Well, that's the reason why, nigga. They trying to get bitches, nigga.
I don't get that.
What?
Yeah, nigga,
Bitches?
see, you know.
No.
Yeah, man, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of vibe and shit when you with your woman and shit. You know what I mean? But when you motherfucking out there dolo solo and shit, nigga, you got the motherfucking try to motherfucking impress them ladies out there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you, how's your truck?
Man, fuck all that, Lou. Look, let me tell you something, man. You know, 2 weeks ago, man, you know what I'm saying, when I was with that little young lady, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, what happened?
What happened on that?
Yeah, man, let me tell you something, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing about females, man. You know, I motherfucking was out with them, you know what I'm saying, chilling and all that shit, right? So at the end of the night, right, my homegirl, you know me, I'm a motherfucking old retarded ass nigga, so I don't be paying attention to female signals and all that shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my homegirl was talking about, you know, she said she want to fuck you and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm about to motherfucker be like, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, man, where y'all going and shit? You going home and shit, blah, blah, blah. I take my homegirl to the crib or whatever. But she's like, no, you know what I'm saying? Yo, my girl said she would fuck you and shit. But don't tell I said that, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so I guess I got to motherfucking I guess I got to drop her off first, then, you know, try to motherfucking smooth this deal out over here, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, fast forward, though, I get back to the crib with this girl, man, and I'm tipsy, right? And all I hear in my mind is motherfucking Louis Dick's voice saying, "Why you want to do that to that young girl? Why? Why don't you want to be a man, and why don't you want to just treat her right and be married to her and love a woman? Why, Wonka Joe?"
Well, did you?
You know, I felt like a little bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the nose whisperer.
Well, did
Right.
Did you make the right choice?
The right choice? Well, you know, man, I tell you what, man, you know, I was fucked up, man, so after I ate that Waffle House and shit, you know what I'm saying, I fell asleep with her in the bed and shit, and motherfucking had the motherfucking Pandora radio playing on my phone and shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, in the morning time, you know what I mean, nigga Dick wake up like, "Hey, nigga, what's poppin'? Hey, nigga, hey, you ain't do shit last night, nigga." You know what I'm saying? She over here and shit. Look at that leg. Nigga, look at that thigh. You know what I'm saying? Look at her titties, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Go on and pull that up right there, nigga. Pull that to the side. Go on, feel that, nigga. Let's see what's going on with her. You know what I'm saying? Look.
That's how your John talks to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lewis all in your head last night.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out if that's how you guys converse.
Full-blown conversation.
Yo, nigga, my dick talk to me like motherfucking Satan, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, I had to motherfucking smash in the morning, man. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
So you did it to her in the morning?
Did it to her. What the fuck, nigga? We motherfuckers, what is that? After school program, nigga? We in the library right now? The fuck, nigga? How many books I got in my book bag right now, nigga?
So what? And okay, so did
it to her? Oh my god.
So, and then how did it end up? Did you guys have breakfast afterwards, or?
Man, you know, she motherfucking. We was just chilling and shit for a minute and shit till she had to go. You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all wash up first? Shower? Brush your teeth?
Nah.
That nigga, that dick was like, go straight in.
I put it to you like this, man. It's one of those moments where, you know, the smell and shit, you know what I'm saying? You just got to make it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? I'm a nasty nigga.
Hey.
Yeah, I get that.
I watched her. She watched up with me afterwards, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so y'all did it and then just washed up? Y'all didn't shower?
God damn, Lou, what the fuck? This nigga. Yo, Tina, man.
Hey.
Do you tell this nigga when you get with a woman? Because I know you don't, bro. This nigga here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Lou, you know the man code is like, yo, a nigga just tell you that he smashed the chick, but, like, we don't go into all the details about it, nigga. Like, damn, nigga, you want to motherfucking know how many pumps I got into, nigga?
That's nasty.
You want to know how much fucking cum I motherfucking squirted off?
Hey, all right, you getting nasty now. That's just, I didn't ask.
Was it 3 ounces or 4 ounces of cum, Walker Joe?
Was it a nose full?
That's just nasty.
Was your cum milky white or was it gray?
All right, stop. You're getting.
How many times did her vagina fart?
Right, that's
it's called a queef.
That's nasty now. Stop.
Did she have a dark booty hole or was it light skin?
All right, okay. I think you've given us more information than we need.
Yeah, I know. Look, I'm a retarded nigga like that, man.
But you sound like you're in a good space right now, man.
Man, Lou, you say that every week, man. I'm always in a good space.
No, I don't say that every
church,
week,
man.
I don't say that every week.
I ain't got no church, Lou. You know what I'm saying?
I don't say that every week. You being safe on the road?
Man, Lou, let me tell you something about this shit here, man. Nigga, you ever seen that movie Death Race?
No.
You ain't never seen Death Race?
No, I'm sorry, I haven't.
With Jason Statham, nigga?
No, I haven't. This is the third time. No.
Hey, nigga, watch your face, boy.
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean? Watch your face. No, I'm just playing. But listen, Lou, in Death Race, my nigga, you basically strap your motherfucking automobile up with weapons and shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's the shit we need to do around here in Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You scared, nigga, don't come outside on these motherfucking highways, man. This traffic be motherfucking killing me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, how was the celebrations in Atlanta on April 4th with Martin Luther King, the 50th anniversary? Were you involved in any?
No. Like, yo, I mean, like MLK Day, my nigga. Like, you know, it's just the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, you know, reminiscing and shit. You know what I mean? Niggas outside the church and outside his house and shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the dream and all that shit. You know what I mean?
What black historical person connects with you that you admire?
Marcus Garvey.
Okay, that's a good
choice. You know who that is?
Yes.
Who was Marcus Garvey, Lou?
Dude that invented gravy.
Come on, Lou.
Pan-Africanism.
I'm not going to answer that. But
you don't know who Marcus Garvey is?
Yes, I do. He wore a hat.
Yo, Lou.
That's a good one, yeah.
Yo, Lou, you don't like Marcus Garvey?
Yes, I do. Yes.
You like Marcus Garvey or Martin Luther King? Pick one.
I like them both.
No, nigga, pick one.
Well, I had to pick one. I'd go with Martin Luther King.
Why?
Because I love listening to his speeches. I thought he just spoke so eloquently and I loved his choice.
You just one of those miracle niggas and shit. You just like to feel good and shit. You don't like to do nothing.
I just like his words. His words were powerful, and he chose his words
yeah,
carefully.
Nigga, but what about doing something, though?
Oh, he did a lot. He gave his
something.
life.
Shit.
Hey, Lou.
Yes.
Hey, before I get out of here, though, man, what's up with my baby girl, man? She okay, man?
Yeah, she's recovering. She's got about 3 more weeks of having a jaw wired, and she's recovering. She's just, she's losing weight because she's just eating milkshakes and all that stuff. But she's, it's a little tough for her. But she'll be home in about 5 days, and we'll get to take care of her and see her.
Lou, man, will you send her my love, Lou?
I definitely will do that, man. Thank you.
Tell her Wonka Joe is thinking about her, man. And I wish I was there to make her heal faster and make everything comfortable for her. You know what I mean?
What voice is that?
Yeah, I won't tell her all that.
What app is that?
That was my sensual voice, right?
Yeah,
there you go.
See.
Shit.
Good looking out.
That's my Al B. Shore, you know what I'm saying, voice right there.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Good
All right,
looking.
nigga.
All right.
I'll fuck with y'all niggas, man.
Later.
Have a safe weekend, Playboy.
Sweet.
Thanks for calling in, man.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Have you been looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Lamert Park Community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.
Cut! All right, let's take it again. Ah! Cut it!
I have what you need.
Love at first sip. Every time. You were just afraid they'd abandon you. So you abandoned them. You distanced yourself from the whole thing.
Wow.
Man, oh man. Check. Hilarious.
In a man's world.
Oh, we're back?
We're back, and Chuck Farmer sent us a picture of Marcus Garvey.
Oh, come on.
Is that the hat you were talking about, Lewis?
Yeah, he sports a mean brand. Look at the brother behind him, though.
Yeah.
Tell me he don't look serious. He look like a straight bodyguard. Thank you, Chuck Farmer. You always do that thing.
He's the mean king.
I think I'm going to start taking Jeff's advice.
What's that?
Eating better.
You think?
Going to the bathroom made you realize that?
Did you just have a violent bowel movement or something?
Exactly.
You did come from the bathroom. I hope you used the right
Blew
one.
that motherfucker up.
Oh, the Spallone doesn't agree with me.
Spam. He still use spam.
No, I don't.
That American cheese, you gotta let all that shit go. Mayo.
It's a new day, LD. It's a
white
new day.
bread. Who still eat white bread? You. It's
Yeah,
like
I got some in the
paste.
freezer.
You freeze the bread?
My question is this. Is all the food cloned now, or are we just at that point where...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all processed, man.
I
Meat
need to
filters.
do that. What do women do all the time? Cleansing?
Yeah.
But they all act like it's so painful. You know, hilarious.
Gotta do what you gotta do. to
We
get
got
help,
about
man.
12 minutes left.
Let's just start by drinking water. You got to get you a filter, stay out of those plastic bottles.
That's the start. I'm going to drink more water and flush.
How many you gonna drink?
I'm going to try to drink 5 of them.
5 bottles a day?
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Is that a good start?
That's a
How
good
many
start.
should I drink a day?
At least 8.
All right. That's my second one.
All right, that's cool.
So
And you got to go get you some, probably lemonade
why?
for the sugar. Just can't go cold turkey like that.
Oh, you can't?
No.
Why not?
No. The sugar rush gonna fuck you up. You gotta have some sugar in your bloodstream. Just can't go cold turkey like that.
I can't?
No. Not you.
Why? Because I've been doing it so long?
No. Cause
soft.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
You would
not
go
soft.
straight to Fred's and get you the Kool-Aid. Yeah.
You're like a heroin addict right now.
Yeah.
About to make that transfer.
But you gotta drink water, but in your case to flush your system out a lot better, tap water is better for you.
Why?
Because the bottled water is not good for you. Tap water. It still has
They
the
say
sense-
tap water is not good for you.
No, it is. It's better than bottled water.
You was
Because
raised
it's
on tap water?
Yeah, it still has the essential minerals and vitamins that you need, what you going through. So just let it run for a few minutes.
Build up your immune system as well.
It'll flush all that shit out. Trying to make some good progress.
Yeah, caller.
Yo, what up, y'all? D Weezy from KC.
What's up, D Weezy?
Hey, what part of KC you in, D?
Killing part.
The east part of KC, actually.
Okay.
A suburb called Lee Summit.
Do you know where Topeka is?
Yeah, Topeka's in Kansas. It's about an hour and a half away.
And there's a small town there called Osawatomie.
Yep. That's even further west. Yeah, that's real little.
Yeah, I got a couple buddies that grew up there.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I went to college with, They were good athletes, the Bradys, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They were,
Yeah. No, I was calling about, I got a funny story that kind of relates to that video of the child tearing up stuff in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
I was about 7 years old, and my brother was about 5, and it was a Saturday. Neighbors behind me just got like a pool or some shit that I wanted to go play on. And I kept trying to ask my mom, and my mom was on the phone talking to one of her friends, ignoring me. So I was getting frustrated and mad, so I started, tearing up shit in the house and, just throwing stuff, trying to get her attention. And she just wouldn't pay me no attention. So I said, fine, I'm running away or some shit. So I went in my room, packed up my little duffel bag or something,
ran out the house, got about halfway up the block. Then my mom finally came outside. I was like, hey. I turned around, what? He said, take your brother with you. Don't you motherfuckers get the hell out of my house.
Exactly. That's a good one,
He's going to hold me back.
She said, both you little niggas get out of my house.
That's funny.
Free shit.
That's funny.
Exactly.
That's funny. What'd you do?
I said, Mom, fuck, never mind. And came back home and just sat there. And she said, well, don't turn on shit. You ain't watching shit. You ain't playing shit. Just sit there.
Get all my Spider-Man underwear. I'm out of here.
Funny. What did you pack?
I was like, I ain't going to do that no more. I learned my lesson.
What did you pack?
Like, shit, I didn't pack no underwear. I just packed, like, some jogging suits and some shoes.
Just put whatever could fit in that duffel bag.
He didn't pack no underwear.
Right. I didn't pack
No
nothing.
personal hygiene, no toothbrush or nothing. He just, like, stuff shit up in that duffel bag. Like, I'm out.
Take your brother
Right.
with you. That's pretty funny, man. So how's
It's
family?
even-
How's everything?
They're good. Family's good. The boys are good. Wife's good. Yeah.
That's a good thing, man. That's a good thing.
How old are your boys?
My oldest is 10, and my baby is 1.
Oh, so that was a long break.
Yeah, we weren't actually going to have a second one, but I don't know. Her sister just adopted the baby, so she got the itch and wanted one. So I was like, well,
All right.
I ain't doing nothing.
Let me see if it still works.
Since I'm here.
Yeah.
Now, and both of them are boys?
Yeah, both are boys.
Good.
Now, let me ask you this. If your 10-year-old did that, what would the repercussions or the consequences be with him?
Ooh, Jesus. After the ass whooping, let's see.
Right.
Now, would the ass whooping come with the pants down or just with the belt or with the hand or what?
Just a hand. No, I wouldn't pull his pants out of no belt. I just smack him on the butt, and which I've had to do plenty of times, and he gets the hand. He straightened right up right then and there.
Oh, okay.
Now, the 10-year-old, he didn't run away? He didn't try to run away when he was younger?
Nah,
No.
he too scary for all that. He wouldn't. He walk out the
It's
house,
dark
like,
outside.
Right.
Cars going down the street.
That's a dog barking. Daddy!
He's like, hell no, I'd rather
He had
stay
trouble
home and
taking
not
out
do
the
shit.
trash. She's like,
That's funny.
Right.
can you watch me when I take the trash out?
He said he ain't built like that.
Turn the porch light on.
Why y'all close the door? Stop playing.
That's
Right.
funny. That's funny. Hey, I wanted to ask you a question. How long have you been married?
Oh, 14 years?
Do you find it easier to find your happiness in the house or tougher?
Find it easier what?
To find your happiness in the house.
Depends on what day it is.
To find my happiness in the
Yeah,
house?
you know, I remember it was sometimes I'd be in the house or I'd come home and I'd be just frustrated. Like, hey, it's just
Is these
is
motherfuckers
anybody
still
paying
here?
attention that I'm taking care of you guys? Is
No.
anybody? You know?
Everybody just whipping around the house,
Yeah.
doing them, not even looking at you.
Yeah,
man.
just-
Nigga, can we get another PlayStation? It's like that.
No,
Yeah.
it seems like when I get home, that's when things get exciting. Like the kids, they perk up.
Are they excited to see you?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
This
yeah.
nigga here.
Exactly. Is the wife
Yeah,
excited
yeah.
to see you?
Yeah, she's excited. That's her time to vent, from all the bullshit from work. She get home, man, let me tell you, this motherfucker at work, he...
You'd be like, yo, I got to go to the store.
So you're saying one of the keys to being in a happy marriage is for you to take the time to listen to all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where do you find your time? When you pull up, do you like take a few minutes to sit in the car? You smoke one?
No, I kind of come in. It's kind of fucked up. I purposely come in quietly because I usually have to go to the bathroom as soon as I come in because I got like a 45-minute drive. So I try to sneak in before they see me, or else, they're hanging all over me. And I got, man, Daddy, I go to the bathroom. Hold on a second. So I sneak in and then come upstairs afterwards or something.
Good. So
And you don't never have one of them days where you just come in and be like, oh, you motherfuckers get the fuck away from me.
Yeah,
I
There
do
you
have
go.
days
That shit
sometimes.
real.
Now, what do you do? How do you make that adjustment when you're feeling that way? Do you consciously make an adjustment like,
Yeah, I do, because I mean, I know I got to check all that negative shit at the door. I mean, I can't come home and bring home negative work, stuff I've been through all day long. And, I already know my wife's going to let me hear it about whatever, how fucked up her day was. So I just got to, maybe most of the stuff I don't even listen to anyways. I'm just like, just vent, let it all out. And whatever I'm going through, like if it's real bad, then no, I actually tell her, I was like, man, I had a real fucked up day today. So, I mean, I just want to chill down here for a while. And the kids are cool. I mean, the baby, he'll just sit there and not do nothing, but the
10-year-old
boy will go in his room, yeah.
what's one of the most important qualities that makes you happy that your wife has?
Let's see, her ability to understand. I mean, since she's sensitive to, like, outside stuff, like whatever goes on at her job, she's sensitive about. Whatever goes on with her sisters and stuff, she's sensitive. So, and I'm pretty laid back, so when something bothers me, she really gets concerned. Like, damn, you don't ever get pissed off like that. Like something's up. And she actually takes the time to listen. So that's probably her best quality.
What do you like about her?
Well, I would say we have an emotional connection, if you will. I mean, I know that sounds corny, but it is.
No, that's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Now, has it gotten how? It started off when you first met her, but it's gotten stronger, that connection?
Oh, yeah. Because when we first met, I mean, I don't even know how we made it this long, to be honest with you. Because when we first met, I mean, we really weren't understanding each other that well, even though we were exactly the same. So she's still kind of the same as when we first met, but I changed a lot.
No, that's interesting.
Now,
So
did you change on purpose, or that was just an evolution of you?
I think that was just, well, it was probably more so on purpose, because growing up, I knew how my dad was, and I was just like him as a young man. And I saw how jacked up of a marriage him and my mom had, and as I was getting older, I saw myself acting more like him. And I was like, oh, shit, if I keep doing this, then I'm going to be divorced here in a little bit. And, I can't treat women like that. I can't act like that. So I purposely changed myself. Like, I changed the way I think about stuff. I changed how I react to stuff. And just over time, it just naturally changed my whole persona, really.
So when you first saw your wife, the very first time you laid eyes on her, what was you attracted to her about? What attracted you? What was her attraction?
I would say her legs. She tall. She about 5'10", long legs. That was the first thing. And then the second thing was, once I finally looked up, I saw her eyes. I was like, man, she got big, wide eyes. And it was funny. A second later, her mom came right behind her, and I started cracking up. I was like, she looked exactly like her mama. And her mama was fine. So I was like, oh, yeah, this going to work. Because she grew older to look like this. Yeah.
You didn't want to you didn't want to fuck with the mom at first?
No. Nah. But I would.
No, but when you first saw it, now you said you noticed the legs and then the eyes, right?
Right.
So were you afraid to say something to her, or did you just was it natural, or did a natural conversation just ensue? Did you try to be funny or something?
Yeah, it was natural because the first time I saw her up close wasn't the first time I ever seen her. The first time I saw her, we actually went to school together, to college. And, them big-ass classrooms, we never sat that close, but I always knew,
who she was. But the first time I actually saw her up close was at church, believe it or not.
Oh.
And and it wasn't hard for me to talk to her because she was a very shy person. So it was easy for me to just, act stupid and make her laugh, and then, we just went out.
Good for you, man. That's good for you.
At church.
Yes.
Check
Thank
this
you
out,
for that.
honey.
Thank you for that great example of being a man. Much respect, man.
I like the mother-in-law part, though.
That was funny when he said, "Yeah, I did it."
That motherfucker had thoughts for a moment, like, damn.
Right. I was like,
Hey,
all right.
keep leading those
cool,
two.
girl.
Keep leading those two boys, man. Thank you for the example. Have a great
All right,
weekend.
gentlemen.
All right,
All right, player.
All right, man. Bye.
See, that's real, yo.
And I like how he said that he realized that he didn't want to be his dad. He made the adjustments.
Conscious change.
Yeah, and that's tough for a lot of us to do that.
Let you tell it. It's easy for me now.
What?
My dad is dead. I don't want to be dead.
See, you cracking on yourself. I wouldn't have said that.
Now you saying finding happiness in the home or outside the home?
No, my thing is finding happiness inside the home.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing the right thing. Especially, I mean, it's hard to continuously do the right thing.
Now, do you have to be congratulated, or do you have to be like pat on the back?
No, but
reminded that you're doing it.
No, but you realize once kids reach a certain age and the wife is in her zone and everyone's in their zone, you as a man stand there and look and say, all right, nobody is saying, because you hear great mom, great kids. Very seldom you hear great dad.
Well, that's one thing my dad always instilled and taught us. It's like when you're an athlete, it's like when we was young, we used to watch Super Bowl together and all that. When the wide receiver always used to catch the touchdown pass. Remember the first thing he used to always go and be like, hi, Mom, I love you, Mom. And then it's like, what about the dad? He the one who taught you how to throw the fucking football. He taught you how to catch. So we always took that background. So what I'm asking you is that, do you need that recognition, that approval from the family that you the dad?
No, you would appreciate it, but you realize once you're in it what your responsibility is. I mean, like Chris Rock said that about, in his special about he said what did he say? He said
took notes.
Yeah, I take notes. I have a thing where I call quotes and stuff.
That's the new thing now.
What?
With the I don't call them comedians or anything. I saw something interesting the other night at a comedy club.
Mm-hmm.
This white girl went on stage, and I've seen her before. She's hilarious, and she's funny, but she didn't do her act because she went off on these three people that were sitting in the audience, and she just like really berated them, and she was like, "Get the fuck out of here." She's like, "You fuckers don't do nothing but go around comedy clubs, steal fucking material, and then get on YouTube and reenact other people's jokes." And she was like, "That's so fucked up what y'all do." And that's what they doing now.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what I was trying to tell you. Is that's what these, I call them entertainers now. They reenacting jokes now. So they got it on True TV, Laugh Out Loud. I guess they started it now.
That's Kevin Hart's.
Yeah, so when a comic tells a bit, now you can reenact it. So they taken away from, the art of it. So instead of
theater of the mind.
Instead of when we used to perform, the audience would sit there and they would try to visualize what you're talking about, and that made it funnier. Now what they're doing now is that they reenacting the joke now.
Visual.
And it's just like, that's fucked up. And like, she had a valid point when she went off on them three.
Yeah.
She's like, all y'all do is go around the fucking clubs, steal other people's fucking material, and then get on YouTube, and then you reenact the fucking jokes, and that's so fucked up. And it looks like it's their material now. And that's the fucked up thing about it.
Welcome to show business. That's where we are today.
Now, the reason why I reiterated what you said earlier is like, doing the right thing is not always a guarantee of happiness.
True.
So, like you say, do you find it in the house or outside the house? Do you make a conscious effort to find it in both places, or?
No, it's important. I believe it's important that you find it. Say you can create it, you can establish it, you can build on it in your home. So where you come and you feel those, when you walk in, you feel those arms around you. Not so much physically, but you feel like I've created this home and I can work through anything here.
Right.
To go, because when I step outside, I have to deal with whatever
X,
comes
Y,
my
and Z.
way. So, but, my home, even if it's a certain room, a certain time at night, because one of the most beautiful times for me was when everyone was asleep. And I'm like, that's when I would pat myself on the back saying, hey, you're doing the right thing. Everybody is safe.
Yeah.
And you do, you just start saying, hey, am I appreciated?
But then, like you said, that opens up a whole can of worms, because if you feel undervalued, underappreciated, then you go outside to another home where that home makes you feel appreciated.
But that's why I say you have to.
But can you have both though?
No.
Some men can balance.
It doesn't last.
That's what I was asking.
It doesn't. No, that's why I said you have to realize what's going on in your home and create certain things that you might feel you need in that home. It's a space. It's a temperature. It's maybe going on certain vacations at a certain time, dinner time, where, because if you go outside and try to live both lives, you're going to cheat one of them.
Exactly, it's never going to work.
If you have your side piece, you're not going to create. It's going to be dysfunctional.
But isn't that always the fallback? Is like, well, she gives me what you wasn't giving me.
Well, that's the excuse. It's not a reality, and it never lasts.
Taking sex out of it. You have a home, a stable home, and you going outside. Just say it is a side piece, but you just going to this person just to talk and laugh and just talk to this person about your family, not in a negative way.
That's called coworkers, barbershop, mechanic, your Starbucks.
I'm saying, but it's outside the house.
Yeah,
right. That's a combination, but not when you have to go to someone else's house and be in a relationship. Not saying that, not so much sex, but
right.
yeah. I mean, you find certain things that might inspire you. I mean, volunteering, if you're coaching, if you're playing sports, you're in a rec league, you go work out. I mean, these are certain things. Okay. It's been a fun afternoon. We just got a disclaimer, which was wrap it up. I'm Louis Dix.
TDP.
Jeff Arnold.
We want to thank everyone, and please adhere to that disclaimer.
And thanks for the great calls today.
Yeah, great calls.
Everybody have a safe weekend.
Teresa, thank you. Much love for you.
Willie Watt, go smash that young girl again.
Leave her alone.
No, smash it again.
Leave her alone.
Be Weezy. Big ups to you and the family.
We'll see y'all next week.
Have you been looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Leimert Park Community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.
All right, let's take it again. Cut it!
I have what you need.
Love at first sip. Every time.